Hey everybody, what's up? Movie Cranks, Mike and Larry. If you haven't already, do us a favor. Before, during, or even after this video, if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button. Help us get to 1,000.
We're almost there.
Yeah, we're getting really close.
Yeah.
Mike, what'd you go see?
I saw Onward.
In times of old, the world was full of wonder and magic. But times change.
I'm a mighty warrior!
Morning, Mom! Hey, birthday boy!
By the laws of yore, I must dub thee a man today. Kneel before me.
That's okay.
I took Gavin and Caden, and we went out and saw Onward. I had no expectations. I knew what I knew from the trailer, and the kids were just very excited to see anything cartoon related. Honestly, I think it was a pretty decent movie. Was it a good Pixar movie? Yes. Was it a great Pixar movie, though? Not really.
Let's see if I can get it, though. You said it's a Pixar movie.
Yeah.
All I've seen, I haven't even watched the trailer for this one yet. I've seen some of the promotional art, like the poster.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen there's a couple little blue guys in there.
So you know it's like a fantasy world.
It's got to be some sort of fantasy world.
Yeah.
It's a Pixar movie, so
Yep.
they're going to go on a grand adventure to find something long lost, and it's going to bring them closer together. I guess they're brothers or friends.
It is
something.
a buddy adventure comedy. And you have the usual Pixar trappings, as I call them. You got the death of a very important family member. You have the two kind of like sibling rivalries going at it, and they're like the one is different than the other, and they have their fights, and then they come together at the end, and all this kind of stuff. It's the usual Pixar connect the dots.
Yeah, but I'm seeing something because you said something there, and I'm going, it's a kids movie?
Yeah.
Somebody dies in it?
It's a kids movie. Pixar has had a couple movies where there's a death and it's related to what's going on in the story. It teaches a moral and a lesson. This one does the same thing. There's a great lesson behind it all. You have this young boy played by, it's Tom Holland's character, Ian. Ian Lightfoot is the one that starts off the whole movie with, like, you learn that he's kind of a loner. He's the character from Jumanji that doesn't really have a lot of friends, kind of is a little quirky. He has some difficulties at school. And then we get the whole background. We go to school, we see how he is with friends, and he kind of doesn't have any. And it's kind of the usual thing. It's a nerd kind of kid that doesn't really like to talk to people, doesn't really have a lot of friends, all that kind of nonsense. And then you have his brother, who's this big, boorish, outgoing, doesn't care what anyone says, has no fear. But he's a little different. He's kind of like stuck in this fantasy world, like playing games, role-playing games, board games. He's like stuck in D&D land.
He's kind of like us.
Yeah, kind of. The only thing I gotta say about him, Chris Pratt plays the brother, and the brother's name is Barley. And the only thing I can criticize this movie on with voice acting is probably there. Chris Pratt sounds a little too old.
Don't let the magic spook you. Okay. Elbows.
What?
Elbows up.
The whole thing happens, it's his birthday. They're going to celebrate the birthday party at the house, and his mom gives him an early present. Because he's down. He misses his dad. He never got to see him, really. He was a baby. And so the mom gives him a gift. He opens it up, and it's a staff with his directions on how to bring the dad back for one day.
No way! It's a wizard staff. Dad was a wizard.
What? Your dad was an accountant.
This spell brings him back. For one whole day, Dad will be back.
What? Back to life? That's not possible.
It is with this.
I'm gonna meet Dad.
And that's all covered in the trailers, no spoilers. And it halfway works. He's not very good, so when he tries it out, it breaks. And he's got to go on a quest with his brother to get the rest of his dad brought out. And the dad's great. He's just walking around. It's 2 legs and feet. And he taps, and he dances, and he does all kinds of stuff that you would expect a pair of legs to do.
Yeah.
And it's funny. It's cute. Would I say a lot of this movie's funny, though? It's hit or miss. It's got some funny parts. I mean, the first place they go is supposed to be like this tavern where you find people that give quests, and it's like one of those old school D&D kind of taverns, you know, where the adventurers are all there. So they go driving off, in his wagon, which is like this old van, and it's called like Guinevere. It's got a unicorn on the side and everything. But that's the first place they go. They go inside, and it's not what they expect. It's a restaurant. It's like a TGI Fridays.
Your fearlessness? My brother and I seek a map to a phoenix gem.
Oh, well, you've come to the right tavern. Table 12. I have the parchment you desire right here. Behold!
Oh, that's a children's menu.
Isn't that fun? They're all based on my old maps.
And I don't know how they didn't know this because they live in that area, but it has good, charming bits and pieces here and there that I liked. And has some humor here and there. I mean, they have like pixies that are bike drivers. I mean, they have motorcycles, they have tats, and they're wearing leather. And, you know, they got the chains and the hair, but they're little pixies. But they'll gang up on you and hurt you if you're not careful.
What are they called?
Like fairies.
Fairies,
yeah. Except they're mean and angry. But stuff like that. They have some cool adventures, the boys. They have there's a good link between the two of them. You can tell, like, it's Tom Holland and him having a good relationship together. They had fun with this. Laurel, the mom, played by Julia Louis-Dreyfus, she was great too. I thought she did a fantastic job. It looked really good. I mean, it's Pixar quality.
But the soundtrack.
Sound was a little too much at times. It was a lot of rock music mixed with some oldies and mixed with some like just filler. I mean, it came off as a little much sometimes, but then it had some cool fantasy music at other times. Like they're like going on the quest and they have their staff and they're walking it like the Lord of the Rings thing. And they'll have some cool fantasy music though. But sometimes it's a little annoying and too loud. Like there are moments to where you were hoping for like a really good emotional moment, but they have the music blaring, you know, in the background kind of thing going on, and it kind of cuts away from that sometimes. You know, it's sometimes you got to have silence.
Careful, there could be booby traps.
I mean, if you're the kind of guy that's plays games and video games and watches like, you know, Stranger Things and all that kind of stuff, you'll enjoy the fantasy element. Other people might want to just get rid of it altogether and just have two normal kids.
Yeah, when you just said a pair of legs, I was kind of like,
yeah,
that seems a little
odd.
It
was a little odd. But they have everything. They have centaurs, dragons, all kinds of characters. I guess I should say the kids, they have their own thoughts on this, and I'll show some of their review right now as well. Okay, so you guys saw the new Pixar movie, Onward. So let's ask the simple questions first. Gavin, what did you think of the movie?
I thought it was pretty awesome.
You did? You liked it overall?
Yeah.
Caden, what did you think of the movie?
I think it was a little sad, a little good.
A little sad?
A little sad.
Yeah, a little sad.
Yeah.
Well, do you think it'd have been a better movie if it was just regular people?
Yeah.
Instead of magic and everything else?
Yeah. But I like the dragon. I like the dragon.
So you did like the dragon at the end? Caden said this was sad. Do you agree with him this was a sad movie?
I agree with him a little bit.
Yeah. You said last night you came out saying it was a sad movie.
Yeah.
Why was that?
In the beginning, they were like all sad that their dad died a long time ago.
Yeah, so the little brother didn't have a dad basically growing up.
Yeah.
Do you think that'd be difficult?
Yeah.
Missing a mom or dad? Mm-hmm. Why did they need to find the gem? Magic gem.
To bring his dad back.
Yeah. So his dad died a long time ago, but he left them what? What secret item did they leave him?
The magic staff.
Yeah, the staff. And what could the staff do?
Do magic.
Yeah.
But he needed
a crystal.
Crystal to make the thing work.
Well, to bring his dad back to life.
Yeah. When he tried doing magic at the beginning, the orange still broke.
Yeah, well, the crystal shattered.
And he had to find another one.
Right.
And he went on a long journey.
Yep.
Why do we keep giving out all these spoilers?
Well, I'm only using certain parts. Was the big older brother kind of goofy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he joke around a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah, he joked a lot. Around a lot.
Yeah, he was kind of a screwball, right?
Yeah, he thought, he was like, oh, everything from this game is real.
Yeah, he basically lived in kind of a fantasy world. He wanted to. He didn't live in the now. So out of the two of you, which one's the biggest goofball?
Oh, the big brother.
Oh, you're the goofball, Gavin?
No.
No, I don't think so. That's him.
That's him.
The little brother had his own problems too. What was one of the problems the little brother had? He was
too cranky.
Well, he was a little cranky, but he was shy. Did the little brother have any friends, really?
No.
Like when he went to ask people to come over to his birthday, what did he do it right?
No.
No, he was kind of messing that up. Compared to Jumanji or other movies you've seen recently, was this one as good as Jumanji?
I think it could have been a little bit better.
Yeah, so it was okay.
I think it would be the second best movie, but Sonic.
Oh, so you still like Sonic better? Both of you did.
Sonic
was great.
Okay. I like the part with Sonic when he runs so fast.
Why did people stop using magic and believing in magic?
Because they found easier ways.
What was the easier way? Technology.
Technology.
Yeah. Do we sometimes forget about old ways of doing things now, and we use technology for everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of the same. Is it easy to forget about people and just use your iPads all day and not just concentrate on electronics?
Yeah.
Do you guys use electronics a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we take electronics away more often?
No.
Mr. Gavin, this is important. What would your final score be for Onward?
It would be a B+.
Oh, B+. Okay. So not the A Sonic range in Jumanji, but
yeah,
just a little lower. Caden, what would you score Onward? Could be anything from an F all the way to an A. Could be a D, B, C, whatever you want it to be. Just think. How much did you like it?
I would give this movie A+.
You've given every movie an A+ now.
No, except for that Lego movie.
Except for the Lego movie?
I gave that an F.
You guys have anything else to say?
Nope.
No? So we have a B+ and an A+. All right.
Make sure to subscribe, smash that like button, and press the notification bell, and make sure to put a comment down below.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you guys. Oh my God. From the kids, you got to see they had one thing. It was sad. There was sad elements. I mean, not like Up, where that was to a whole different level of Pixar. But it had sad moments where the kids were real sad with the dad passing away, and they had flashbacks of the dad, and it was like, there was just some moments that I think is going to be tough for kids, but I think that's good. Because kids need to learn these sort of things in a delicate way, and this movie handled it perfectly. It wasn't done for jokes. It wasn't done for, like, the lesson learned that other people in your life, even if you lose somebody, that other people are important to be there. They handled that real well. And I'll give them props for that, because some movies, they can botch a message so badly.
Yeah.
But this, I think the kids were sad just because they understood. They understood that what was going on. And Caden, one of his favorite parts, like he said, was when the two brothers finally came together. And they realized how important they are. And that was cool, because if my kids can get it, I mean, they're 8 and 6, then older kids can get it as well and understand the message. And I think that's cool. And I think that's what Pixar is about.
Yeah. So, what's your final score?
My final score on this would be an F. No, I'm kidding. No. Graphics, everything was par on course for the graphics, the colors, the visuals. They had some funny scenes. They had some cute moments. They had some stuff that didn't work for adults, but maybe kids would have laughed, you know. My boys didn't laugh that much. So I would have to say my final verdict on this would be a C+.
Good deal.
Better than average. I'm not saying it's bad.
I think
better than average.
Maybe wait and rent it or something.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's a rental. So
Yeah, I'll check it out when it comes out.
okay. Well, Larry,
That's all we got, guys. Don't forget, like I said, beginning video. If you like this review, if you like this videos and the show that we bring to you every week, hit that subscribe button and help us spread the message.
Yeah.
You know, share with your friends and all that. But that's all we got. So until next time.
and stay tuned for our next video review with Larry.
Yes, I'm gonna be doing the way back. So
Yep.
next time, see ya.
Peace.